Look, you can recall that before COVID-19, Limpopo was South Africa's tourism destination of choice. So with COVID, of course, the tourism sector has been negatively affected and impacted. So that is where we are standing right now. For 2020, 2021, the tourism sector has not performed as other years or as we would have liked it to for obvious reasons.
Now, obviously, you would have been expecting multiple participation by ANC members ahead of the January 8 celebrations. How much money has been lost by this particular event due to COVID?
Look, yes, of course, an event of such magnitude and any other event of such nature with an influx of people coming to the province does greatly boost the tourism sector. It does greatly put an injection within our tourism products. We will have all these people who are coming to the province, booking in our hotels, our lodges, and our guest houses. We will have them ensuring that they entertain themselves within the province. We will further have small businesses benefiting from the influx of such people into the province. So it is very good to then have such activities. It's a pity we do have COVID-19 at the moment, and therefore such is not possible. But an event of this magnitude does do wonders for any provincial economy at any given time.
We've noted that several tourism organizations across the country have come together to come up with a plan to see how they can improve the welfare of their membership. Have you employed anything similar in your province?
When we talk about the stakeholders within the tourism industry, of course, as a province and as the provincial government, we have sat down with stakeholders within the tourism sector. We have spoken to them. We have come up with a plan as to what is it that needs to happen to revive the tourism sector post COVID-19 era. So we are confident as a province. We are confident that we do have the ability to revive the tourism sector post COVID-19. And of course, working together with the various stakeholders within the industry, this will be possible. We have, you've seen last year, we have, of course, worked very closely with them and with those who were heavily affected during level 5 and level 4 by ensuring that we do have stimulus packages and relief packages and loans that we are offering and giving to them at that particular time.
Well, it paves way for my next question, which is a two-part question, and that is you talk about post-COVID, having a plan. Are you at liberty to discuss that plan with us? And secondly, what are you doing currently? Because some of your stakeholders may not survive COVID without support.
Yes, as I have stated, those you are talking about or you are referring to as not being able to survive COVID without our support, as the provincial government, we are working closely with them, and we have been doing so since April last year. And realizing that the efforts that we have made within the first quarter of 2020 and the second quarter of 2020 was not enough, we have again in the third quarter went back to them and availed more packages that could assist the tourism sector. And coming to level 3, level 2, level 1, the tourism sector has opened and allowed people to come to Limpopo and to go and visit various facilities. And, you know, it was just slowly beginning to show, you know, a pickup and showing that, you know, it's positive. People are coming, South Africans are coming over. But now with the increase in cases, again, it's going to go back to impact the tourism sector. But as I have said, we are in Limpopo and as the provincial government working very positively and very closely with those key players within this industry. And by doing so, we will ensure that we put measures in place to continue attracting tourists to come to Limpopo, be South Africans or international tourists, throughout or whenever our levels and the state of our health allows, and also post-COVID-19.
Now, online has obviously become the new way of speaking to the globe, particularly because of COVID-19. Have you engaged online education for your various stakeholders? And if so, how do you see it impacting the return to huge numbers of tourists coming to the Limpopo province?
Look, yes, we have engaged them. We are communicating with them online, as it is, of course, the new way of doing things. And by so doing, we also agree with them at the same time to say, as we open up the tourism sector, and as or whenever we do away with COVID-19, we should be able to show collaborative efforts in marketing and attracting tourists back to the province. And of course, we do have what it takes as Limpopo. We do have the world-class facilities. We do have the various cultural attraction sites and heritage sites that attracts the people to come in, have been doing so over the years. We are confident that once we win as a nation this health battle, we will be able to revive the tourism sector.
Zaid, thank you so much for speaking to us. Zaid Kalla, the spokesperson for the Limpopo Department of Economic Development, Environment and Tourism.